And as I stand before you today, we see the skylines of New York here with my heart filled with gratitude. I'm reminded of the incredible journey that New York has been, that Big Apple has been for us for the last close to 4 years now. I vividly remember when we just landed in New York. The city was just coming out of COVID. This was the epicenter of the pandemic. It was also the day that Cyclone Ida had hit New York and the region around it. It was pretty ominous start of the stint for us, and one really was wondering, I don't know where God has put us in this forsaken city. It was dark, it was pouring like anything, the phones were ringing, the emergency messages were coming, and we really weren't sure. We were wondering whether this is an indicative of what our tenure would be like, something full of turmoil, something that would be like a roller coaster. And roller coaster it indeed has been, but one that I would really like to ride again some point in my career, and also a journey that has been the most fulfilling, the most satisfying, not just as part of my tenure, but perhaps of our lives together that we have spent.
A farewell was organized for outgoing Deputy Consul General of India to New York, Dr. Varun Jeph. Jeph addressed the audience expressing gratitude for their presence at an evening event held on March 28th. Jeph also reflected on a roller coaster journey in New York. Given a chance, he said he would do it all over again.
When I joined medical college with Kanika 25 years back, the bilateral trade between our two sides was at about $28 billion. Today it's grown by 500%. We are close to $200 billion, on path to taking it to $500 billion by the year 2030.
Jeph also spoke about the growing India-US relationship.
एकमात्र कॉन्सुलेट है वो आपके न्यूयॉर्क में 25 साल से कार्य करता हूँ और जयपुर कोर्ट का हम तो जीरो एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव कॉस्ट वाले हैं कैसे फेयरवेल करें किसी का इन्होंने दिल जीत लिया लोगों का तो इन्हें साधुवाद देना चाह रहा हूँ आप सबकी तरफ से और आपको जानकर ताजुब होगा कि ये बहुत ही हिस्टोरिक फेयरवेल आज के दिन भी हो रहा है कि माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी साहब के निवास स्थान का रिप्रेजेंटेशन भी हमारे बीच में है। जय हिंद, जय राजस्थान।
There's been more events around multiple spheres that have happened in the last few weeks and months, years, and certainly it's been the last 3 years that I've ever seen in my history in New York City. And I don't think I've ever been to the consulate so many times because of the initiatives that these guys at Dr. Jeph, they've been putting together. In fact, I met Mr. Pradhan at Dr. Jeff's house when he and Pallavi had a dinner to invite us to meet with him. So this has just been a complete coming together of community, even to people like me who don't actually come to the consulate that often, which is, so this has been a joyous surprise.